Right, I have one of these, which is really handy for whisking eggs, but particularly for me, making salad dressing for one when there's just me. The problem is, whenever I come to do it, the batteries are either not in the unit or the batteries have run out. So I thought, how can I counter this and always have it ready and powered when I need it to be? This was my idea. This is the battery unit. Takes two batteries and that operates on and off. This is a USB cable with the small end cut off. Right, I'm guessing that all of these units are not going to be the same, so this works for mine. You may need to make some sort of adjustment for your particular unit. Take a small wire and connect up one of the battery compartments. This is the way I did it, but as I say, it could be different for you. Okay, one side connected or shorted. Then it's going to be a question of connecting the power cores to the other side. So one would go there and the other there. You can probably see, or maybe not, there's a battery picture there, so the positive would go there and the negative would go there. Make a hole in the case just large enough to accept the cable. It's such a soft material, there's many ways that you could do this. You could use a drill, you can use a Stanley knife, which I happen to have handy. However you want, just make a small hole, just enough to accept the cable. One hole, done with a Stanley knife, just big enough to accept the cable. Push the cable through. Eventually, it's quite a tight fit the way I've done it. Put it through a nice length so that you can tie a knot off there, and that way it'll secure it in the case and it won't pull the connections free if you have a mishap. So let's do that. Leave a good length. In this case I've got maybe 5 or 6 centimeters for making the connections. So now if the cable gets pulled or tugged by mistake, it's not going to pull the connections free. Ow, my shoulder hurts. Strip the cable so that the 4 cores are revealed. It's the black and the red ones we are interested in. So the other 2 can be either ignored or cut off. I'm going to cut them off because they just come in the way as far as I'm concerned. So, cut off. And then we're going to do the connections. Simple as one connection to the positive, red, the other to the negative, the black. Right, I have just made rudimentary twist connections for the moment. I will probably solder them once I make sure it works. But that is the connection made. So now we can insert the battery holder in. At the moment the problem is the knot I made is coming in the way. So let's see if we can jiggle it a bit. That's the knot out of the way, I hope. That's it. And we can pull that back in again. So that is everything in place. Button had come off, so let's put that back on. And let's put the lid back on. So in theory, that should work. Okay, this is Samsung USB mains. Let's see if I can get it to work. Plug into the right way, like that, and using the switch on. It's really lame, but it does work. Strangely, ouch, my shoulder again. This is a Samsung fast charger. Works like a dream. So the output of the USB is going to be an issue. So make sure you use a high output one. But now, whenever I pull this thing out to do some mixing, I don't have to worry about batteries. I will simply plug it into my wall outlet, like so-ish, there you go, and it'll work.